Children, now we have already finished the chapters which you have to learn in your annual exam, which is from the subject chemistry, okay? And the chapters are air and atmosphere, water, and elements and compounds. So today from these chapters, I am going to discuss all the exercises, objective type, not the question answers, but all the objective exercises with you, okay? So later on you can do all these exercises which I'm going to discuss with you in your textbook, all right? So the first chapter I'm going to discuss is air and water. So the page number is 76. The exercises, like all the objectives, which is on page number 76. So the first one is question number A. Tick the most appropriate answer. Now here you will be getting the options. So number 1, which of the following is the major constituent of air? And if you see the options, then it is oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, and none of this. Now if you see the constituent, the constituent of air, then the main constituent of air are oxygen and nitrogen, okay? So here in the option you can see oxygen and nitrogen also, but the question is asking you to find out the major constituent. So which one is the major constituent? Now if you see the percentage of these constituent of nitrogen and oxygen in the air, then about 78% of nitrogen is present in the air and 21% of air contains oxygen. So if you see the major constituent, then your answer will be nitrogen based on the percentage of nitrogen that is present in the air. So the first one is nitrogen. It is the major constituent of air. Then number 2, what percent of air is oxygen? Now you all know the percentage of oxygen that is present in the air is 21. Then number 3, which of the following supports combustion? Now the gases are carbon dioxide, nitrogen, argon, and oxygen. So if you see the properties of oxygen, then oxygen helps in respiration also, and the other properties of oxygen is it supports combustion. Combustion means it supports burning. So which of the following supports combustion? It is oxygen. Then which of the following is necessary for photosynthesis? The options are carbon dioxide, methane, nitrogen, and oxygen. Now as you are already familiar with the process of photosynthesis, so the plants, they use which gas to prepare food? It is carbon dioxide. So the answer is carbon dioxide. Then which of the following determines climatic conditions? The options are oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, and water vapor. Answer is water vapor. Water vapor determines climatic conditions. How? Because excess of water vapor in the air, they produces fog, snow, rain, etc. So water vapor determines the climatic conditions. Then which of the following is an inert gas? Now you know what are inert gas, which are also called noble gases. The options are argon, oxygen, hydrogen, none of these. So the inert gas here is argon. Then which metal rust? Gold, silver, iron, aluminium. Now you know what is the process of rust. So when the iron object when it comes in contact with the oxygen in presence of moisture, then that iron object will be covered with some browny type of substances which are called rust. Actually this iron is converted into, it becomes hydrated iron oxide. So that hydrated iron oxide is called rust. So which metal rust? It is iron. Then the next one is fill in the blanks. Now number 1, dash controls the rate of burning. Now which gas controls the rate of burning? Which gas does not support combustion? It is nitrogen. Nitrogen controls the rate of burning. Then number 2, dash gas is necessary for respiration. Answer is oxygen. Oxygen is necessary for respiration. Then number 3 is dash gas is used to make carbonated drinks and soda water. So here the answer is carbon dioxide. If you see the properties of carbon dioxide, then one of the properties of carbon dioxide is it is used to make fizzy drinks. Then number 4, gas is used in weather balloons. So which gas is used in weather balloons? It is one of the inert gases. The answer is helium. Helium is used in weather balloons. Now weather balloons, these are the balloons which are made up of synthetic fiber, and these weather balloons are high altitude balloons. These balloons will give the information of temperature, pressure, wind speed, etc. Then number 5, water vapor condenses on dash particles and causes rain. So water vapor condenses on dust particles and causes rain. How? The dust particles, they will provide a surface for the water vapor to condense. So the water vapor condenses on these particles and they will make rain. So the answer is dust. Then number 6, dash are burned to cook food, generate heat and run vehicles. So what are burned to cook food? It is fuels. Then number 7, the blanket of air that surrounds the earth is called the atmosphere. Then number 8, dash acts as the medium through which sound travels. So in the absence of air, we won't be able to hear any sound. So the answer is air. It acts as medium through which the sound travels. Then the next one is write true or false. Now number 1, atmospheric nitrogen gets converted to nitrates in the soil. This is true. The atmospheric nitrogen is first converted into nitrate in the soil, and that nitrate is used by the plants for their growth and development. Then number 2, the percentage by volume of oxygen in air is variable from place to place. So the percentage of oxygen in the air is not same everywhere. It varies from place to place. Like example, the air contains, in the mountainous region, the air has less oxygen than the air that is present down in the plains. So the number 2, the percentage by volume of oxygen in air is variable from place to place. It is true. Then number 3, burning and respiration require oxygen. Oxygen is needed for respiration also. Oxygen is needed for burning. This is true. Then number 4, plants use nitrogen to manufacture food. It is false. Actually, plants use carbon dioxide to manufacture food. So number 4, it is false. Then number 5, nitrogen is used in fire extinguishers. So it is not nitrogen. The answer is actually carbon dioxide is used in fire extinguishers. So number 5 is also false. Then number 6, excess water vapor increases the rate of evaporation. This is also false. Actually, the right answer is excess water vapor decreases the rate of evaporation. Then number 7, argon is used in advertisement signs and brake lights. This is also false. It is not argon, it is actually neon. Then number 8, photosynthesis is the only natural process that releases oxygen into the air. This is true. Then the last one is match the column. Number 1, oxygen. The right answer is supports combustion. Then nitrogen helps in protein synthesis. Carbon dioxide is needed for photosynthesis. Water vapor determines climatic conditions, and rust is hydrated iron oxide. So this is from the chapter of air and atmosphere. Now the next chapter is water. Okay, now water. Now it is on page 65, the exercises which I am going to discuss. Page 65, the first one is again tick the most appropriate answer. Number 1, which of the following is the purest form of natural water? The options are rainwater, seawater, well water and river water. The right answer is rainwater is the purest form of natural water. Then number 2, which of the following is not a source of surface water? The options are oceans, rivers, wells and lakes. And the answer is wells. Wells, it is not a source of surface water. Actually, wells, it is the source of underground water. Then, which of the following is not soluble in water? Sugar, charcoal, salt and copper sulfate. Now you all, I hope you all are familiar with sugar, right? So when sugar can easily get dissolved in water. Salt also can easily get dissolved in water. Copper sulfate also can easily get dissolved in water. So which one will not dissolve in water? Which is not soluble? The answer is charcoal. Then number 4, what is the substance in which a solute is dissolved called? So solute, what is solute? Solute is the substance which can get dissolved in the other substances. So like sugar is a solute, salt is a solute. Now the question is, what is the substance in which a solute get dissolved? So sugar can easily get dissolved in water. So what do you call water? Water is a solvent. So here the answer is solvent. The number 5, which of the following generally increases the solubility of solutes in water? It is stirring, heating, both A and B, neither A or B. So the right answer is both A and B, stirring and heating. Then number 6, which of the following causes water pollution? The options are sewage, insecticides, oil spills, all of these. So actually oil spills, insecticide, sewage, these all causes water pollution. So your answer is all of this. Then the next one is fill in the blanks. Number 1, rainwater is formed by dash of water vapor. Answer is condensation. Rainwater is formed by the condensation of water vapor. Then number 2, groundwater comes out of the surface of the earth at some places to form natural spring. Then number 3, dash is known as the universal solvent. The answer is water. Water is called the universal solvent. Why? Because water can dissolve more substances than any other liquid. Then number 4, a dash is a homogeneous mixture of a solute in a solvent. The answer is solution, because when the solute and the solvent, when they combine, they will form a solution. Then number 5, the use of dash detergents does not cause water pollution. So what type of detergents we should use so that they do not cause water pollution? It is biodegradable detergents. Number 6, rainwater harvesting is a process of collecting and storing dash for future use. Storing and collecting what? The answer is rainwater. Then match the columns. Number 1, a substance that dissolves in a solvent. What do you call a substance that can dissolve in a solvent? It is called solute. Then number 2, a homogeneous mixture of a solute in a solvent. It will form a solution. Then number 3, organic farming. Organic farming prevents water pollution. Then number 4, a solution in which no more solute can dissolve. What do you call that solution? It is called saturated solution. Then number 5, oil spills. It causes water pollution. Then the next is write true or false. Question number D. Number 1, rainwater contains large amounts of dissolved salt. It is false. Rainwater is the purest form of natural water. So number 1 is false. Number 2, underground water can be used by digging wells and tube wells. It is right. True. Number 3, copper sulfate is soluble in water. It is also true. Then number 4, heating causes a solute to dissolve faster in solution. That is also true. Then number 5, about 50% of our body is made up of water. This one is false. Actually, the percentage of water that our body is made up of is about 70%. Then number 6, water is used to generate electricity. That is also true. Then number 7, acid rain pollutes water bodies and harms aquatic life. This one is also true. Now the last chapter is elements and compound. So that is on page number 25. Question number A, take the most appropriate answer. Number 1, which of the following is a metal? The options are sulfur, chlorine, gold and bromine. So which one is metal? The answer is gold. Others, sulfur, chlorine and bromine, they all are non-metal. Then number 2, which of the following is a non-metal? The options are silver, iodine, copper and iron. And the answer is, non-metal. The answer is iodine. Like silver, copper and iron, they all are metal. Then number 3, which of the following is a metalloid? Now you know what is a metalloid. Metalloid, it is a metal which has both the properties of metal and non-metal. So here the options are copper, silver, oxygen, silicon, and the answer is silicon. All right. Then what is the symbol of iron? The options are I, Fe, In and A, and the symbol of iron is answer number B, Fe. Then number 5, atoms of different elements combine to form a molecule of, the options are an element, a compound, both A and B, or cannot say. And the answer is a compound, because when the atoms of different elements, when they combine, they will form a molecule. Like let's take the example of water. Atoms of hydrogen and atoms of oxygen, when they combine, they will form the molecules of water. Water is a compound. Then fill in the blanks. Number 1, pure substances are classified into 2 groups. One is elements and the second one is compounds. Then number 2, the dash of an element is the abbreviation of its full name. What do you call that term? That is symbol. Then number 3, natrium is the Latin name of dash. It is sodium. Then number 4, the symbol of cobalt is CO. Then number 5, the molecular formula of water is H2O. Alright. Then comes match the column. Number 1, smallest unit of a compound, molecule. Then sulfur, it is a non-metal. Then helium, it is a noble gas. Then number 4, a diatomic molecule. Diatomic molecule is hydrogen. Diatomic means molecule composed of 2 atoms. Okay. Then number 5, an element having valency 4. Which element is that? That is carbon. Then true or false? Question number D. Number 1, a pure substance consists of a single type of particle. This is true. Number 2, some metals exist as gases. It is false. Number 3, sulfur is a metalloid. It is also false. Then number 4, compounds are substances made up of 2 or more elements. This one is true. Then number 5, a molecule of hydrogen is made up of 3 atoms of hydrogen. This one is false. Actually, the molecules of hydrogen is made up of 2 atoms of hydrogen. Then comes question number E. Name the following elements that do not react chemically. So if you see the properties of inert gases, then inert gases are one of the properties of inert gases. They do not react chemically with any other substances. So number 1 is noble gases. Then number 2, elements showing properties of both metals and non-metals. The answer is metalloids. Then number 3, the smallest particle of an element or a compound which has independent existence. This one is molecule. You cannot write atom out here because atom, they do not have independent existence. But the molecules, they have independent existence. So here number 3 is molecule. Then number 4, the number of atoms present in one molecule of an element is atomicity. Then number 5, the combining capacity of an element is called valency. Then question number F, write the symbols of the following elements. To do this, you can easily do this exercises. It is already in your book. Then symbols of some elements are given there. You just have to name the elements. Like Be is beryllium, F is fluorine, Al aluminium, Si silicon, then Ar means argon, and Ca is calcium. So these are the objective type of questions which I have discussed to you today. Okay, so the question answers you will be getting in my next class through revision only. Okay, so thank you, children.